Happy Spider-Man 2 launch day, everyone! I am so excited to play and talk more about the game, but I can't play until after this weekend. I'm really sad, but I'll be at TwitchCon, so if you see me, come say hi. In today's fix, Insomniac isn't against making a Venom spin-off game. That really awful King Kong game had a really short time in development, and the story of Marvel's Spider-Man ahead of the upcoming sequel, Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Presented by Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 just released, but Insomniac Games is already talking about potential future titles, specifically a game revolving our favorite symbiote. Speaking to Insider, senior narrative director John Paquette said the team wants to see how fans react to the sequel before making any decisions. When asked about a potential Venom spin-off, Paquette said, "We're focused on Spider-Man 2, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait to see how the fans react. We're gonna listen to the fans, and we're gonna ask ourselves, okay, what do the fans really want? We'll kind of talk about stuff after we've had time to sleep and take vacations." Paquette also went on to say he was confident fans would enjoy the Venom elements in Spider-Man 2. "I want this to be one of the best Venom stories you've ever experienced." Insomniac is definitely not against spin-offs. I mean, we saw Spider-Man Miles Morales after the release of the original Spider-Man. It was a smaller sequel with similar gameplay, but still told Miles' story beautifully even with the condensed content. I actually personally liked this game way more than the first Spider-Man. So, like Paquette said, a Venom game isn't out of the question, but Insomniac's focus right now is definitely on supporting Spider-Man 2. And remember, New Game Plus mode is being added later this year. Insomniac is also working on Wolverine, but we haven't gotten more details on that since the announcement trailer in 2021. But either way, I think we all just want more Insomniac games made. Alright, shifting really hard from a good game to a really bad one. Remember that one King Kong game that came out this week? The one the internet absolutely dunked on? Well, apparently it only had a year in development, which I guess doesn't sound so surprising. Skull Island: Rise of Kong immediately drew attention with how bad it was. What could have contributed to the poor quality was that the publisher, Game Mill Entertainment, only gave the developers IguanaBee a year to create the game from scratch. Speaking with The Verge, a developer at IguanaBee said the development process of this game was started in June of last year, and it was aimed to end on June 2nd this year. IguanaBee is an indie developer that has worked on several other games, most known for Little League World Series Baseball 2022. Little League was also only given a year for development from Game Mill. Looking into the publisher's background, they seem to have a history of contracting smaller developers to make licensed games in less than enough time to make an actual quality game. Game Mill apparently also had funding issues. A dev at IguanaBee recalled, "I remember very well that they let go of a colleague who had been there longer than me. Deep down, I knew it was because the publisher didn't provide them with enough funding to maintain a certain number of people for an extended period." It's so unfortunate that the developers are getting so much flack for this game when they were just trying their best with the limited time and resources given. Most of the developers who spoke about their issue with Game Mill remained anonymous, afraid that the publisher would stop contracting them. One of the developers said, "It's a love-hate relationship because they are the ones who accept or give the projects, and IguanaBee doesn't have the means to develop almost anything on its own because, well, money." But despite all the negative attention from Skull Island on social media, the developers expressed that they were proud of what they were able to do, especially with all of the challenges they faced. One of IguanaBee's developers posted on X saying, "We did what we could and we had a great time developing it. Proud of our monkey." And now to give you a glimpse into the evolution of Spider-Man, presented by Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Here's IGN's Alan Wheeler.
Peter Parker must confront the return of his childhood friend Harry Osborn. At the same time, Peter will also be contending with his newfound symbiote abilities. Meanwhile, fresh web-slinger Miles Morales must adapt to Peter's unpredictable mood and powers, and come face to face with his father's killer, Mr. Negative. On top of all these obstacles, there's an avalanche of new adversaries our web-slinging superheroes will face. I'm personally most excited to fight Kraven and watch Miles and Peter work together to take him down in style. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 promises to test the very essence of the Spider-Man's characters, pushing them to the limit in this next-gen gaming experience. Will they be able to save the city and face their greatest threat yet? Find out when you swing into action in Marvel's Spider-Man 2, available now exclusively on PlayStation 5 consoles. Rated T for Teen.
Have you started playing Spider-Man yet? Let me know, but also do not spoil anything. I will fight you. If you're taking a break from the game and want something else to watch, check out our interview with Yuri Lowenthal about becoming the voice of Insomniac Spider-Man. I'm Stella Chung, keep on gaming, and I'll see you next time.